Geordie, Caroline?
Eh?
Are you?
What?
Are you a Geordie?
Are you a Geordie? He's asking.
Yeah. I know, but I'm waiting for the punchline.
You alright, Jimmy?
Aye.
What are you wiring this morning?
I'm taking it all off to put it all back on.
Okay.
This has been on a couple of years now, so the tree needs to be rewired again and reshaped to get a bit more shape into the tree. The tree was collected probably 25 years ago from Amsley Forest. It was probably 10 to 12 inches tall, and over the past 25 years it's been in pots, it's been in the ground, it's been back into pots, it's been back in the ground. It's just the last 5 years it's sort of been in what I would say proper training. Up until then it was in the development stage. So you can spend a long time getting your trees to the point where you actually start working on them. It's not 5 minutes or 5 weeks, you know. This has been about 25 years, this tree, and it's coming into its own now. A couple of more years, if I can get a bit more backwooding on it, get the pads a little bit tighter, a little bit more dense, it'll look nice. Sparse in areas, but it just needs to fill out now. The tree's as big as I wanted, it just needs a lot more definition and that in the pads, because they're a little bit sparse. So at the end of the day, when we've replaced everything, it should look pretty much the same, but a lot tighter.
Yeah. Beautiful tree. Not beautiful Nabari on there.
For these purposes at the minute, we'll leave that on the end. You see, that's last year's needles, and a few of, this year's needles, and a few of last year's, right? So if you...
Should we have a look at the white fan first?
Gaze a look, gaze a look, gaze a look, and gaze a look. Right, so there is a lot of stuff to come out. Well, not a lot, but there's a...
What needles are?
needles and a little bit of pruning out. There's a... Because you went crackers with a pruner and it responded really well.
Last 2 years,
Yeah.
What pruning technique did you use to get it to this stage? When did you...
End of
cut the
September, was
shoots
it?
off?
Yeah, because let it grow all, yeah. Then the end of September, cut it back and it buds up everywhere.
It's not always the end of September, mind you. Sometimes it can be the end of July, sometimes it can be the end of August, or somewhere in between. It depends on your tree. This is why it's always important to kind of look at your tree. You don't want to let the buds, at the end of the growing season, for a pine, the tree matures its needles that it's growing that year, and then it starts to produce buds. Well, as it's growing, it starts to produce buds in the ends there for the following year. What you don't want to do is you don't want to let them buds for the following year get too big if your intentions are to come in and chop, because otherwise you're wasting loads of the tree's energy, and you might miss the bud, and the tree isn't so readily wanting to put buds on, and you might knock the tree back a bit. So just keep an eye on the tree, and it's matured and the buds aren't too big in the end. I've actually done it in June before, which is exceptionally early. I wouldn't really say do it in June, but it was just the tree had grown really well, and the buds in the end were getting massive, and I thought, I'm going to have to do something here, otherwise I'm going to miss the boat. And it's back budded like crazy.
Was that Scotty as well, yeah?
That was a Scotty as well. That was the one I think I brought into the workshop at mine to show Ian.
Right, okay, yeah.
Not the black pine, the other one. Yeah. So, decisions. You see, the apex is coming towards on this side, right? And this branch is coming towards, albeit that section there is going back the other way, right? It's just kind of the side of the tree. You see, I actually do like this side of the tree
Yeah, I think it's a better fruit.
better. The only thing I don't like is that root,
Right.
which we've already talked about. Now,
Couldn't you pack it out with moss and what they call it, soil?
yeah, I mean, we've already mentioned about lifting the tree up like that, rock and everything, obviously,
Which would hide a bit of it.
which would hide a bit of it, and also it would emphasise that a little bit more, which is quite nice. You also see the dead wood a bit more where you're lifting it up like that, which is another good
The
point.
apex towards you a bit better.
Yeah, yeah. Is it not? It's maybe a good idea when you get it out the pot to just see what is actually attached to that root, because you've got good roots coming here and round the other side. It may be that everything's on that, when in which case,
But it's...
I don't think so though. Go on, say what you were gonna...
I don't know if it'd look right without it.
Well, you're right. I don't know if it'll look right without
Because there's going to be a hole in that rock underneath, isn't there?
Yeah. But what we could do is...
What about some carving?
I was going to say we could carve
If
it.
you do something similar to
Yeah.
this.
We could definitely carve it so that it almost looks like that bit of dead wood goes underneath this and
Yeah.
comes out on that
Like that
side.
idea better.
Yeah.
Build rocks over it.
You what, sorry?
Could you actually build rocks over it and partially hide it?
Well, the trouble is you would have to find rock exactly the same as that, and it's going to be difficult. Often when you get like open roots at the base of a tree, and people think that I'm going to just stick a rock in there to hide it, it never looks convincing.
Yeah.
No.
Unless the tree's been grown over
Unless
the
the
rock.
tree's been properly grown over a rock. Sometimes the better thing to do would be maybe to put some keto in there, maybe plant a little dwarf fern in there, or moss or whatever, and as I say, carve that so that it's still an integral part of the tree, it doesn't take your eye away from it. Do you know what I mean? The other side of the coin isn't it?
I was thinking, would it bend or would it move?
Yeah. It just catches my eye a little bit, that. But the rest of the tree is pretty good. We'll want a little bit of separation though, right? So, when it's brought forward like that, I think this bottom branch needs to come round. You see that? It's too much visible all the way down, right the way down here. So we need to bring some of this round to hide that, and that'll also take some of the length away because it's quite...
Yeah.
So if we pull some of this in, just being very gentle here, I'm not going to do... It's going to make this foliage mass not that long, but almost the length of that, and then we just need to tweak a little bit of that around and tweak a little bit and then drop some of that, and it's just going to compress the...
Would this be the size it is? Would you have like 1, 2, 3 pads, then all that's the apex? Is that...
Yeah, I think certainly no more than 3. Sometimes people have a tendency to try to make too many little bitty pads on smallest trees, and it kind of gets a little bit lost a little bit. But you definitely still need definition in the foliage cards. And I also think if we're going to do this from here, when it comes to the pruning side of it, can you see in there there's nothing in that vicinity in there, right? So let them bits grow.
Right, okay.
So a bit of foliage is just visible through there. We might be able to, more than likely we will be able to pull a little bit round, but how much is visible through there, as I say, you might need to grow a bit on. And the same with some of this lot here, right? So I think on the whole, you're going to need to wire pretty much everything.
Sorry, you say that every time.
It's not really all of that we want to bend, but we just want to do that. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So you can probably put a wire on just to do that and just wrap it round that chain. Yeah. So that's kind of my thoughts on that tree. Hiding some of these areas here a little bit. They're just a bit too long. Obviously you want to see a little bit of it. Compressing the length of the tree, getting some foliage in this bit in here, just a little bit, just to draw your eye through so it's not quite so open. Some definition in the foliage pads, and we'll either take dead wood that, or try something with it to try to...
I can worry about that when it's repotted and see how much we're going to have. And...
Yeah, but I do feel it wants to come up a little bit more like that as well.
Right.
Yeah. So, which could cause more issues with that root as well, to be honest, but we'll get round it.
So the guy I bought it from at Doncaster said he grew it from seed over that rock.
Right, did he?
For 22 years, I think he said at the time.
Right.
That was 5 or 6 years ago.
Champion.
You're still wiring, Jimmy.
Still wiring. I don't think I'll get it finished today.
Beavering away. See, you could have a double fronter.
Two first.
A double fronter. Champion, but your wiring was spot on. I didn't have any doubts it wouldn't be, like. God, I'm a crawly bum licker, aren't I?
Metaphorically.
Crawley bum licker.
Crawly bum licker.
Bit of bark hanging off there.
It's, yeah,
Glue it on.
didn't learn how to bonsai at my lessons. You learn how to swear though. A few little bits. Well, obviously you can end up tweaking forever. And you've just got to know when to stop. It's a bit like when you do paintings and things. You can kind of overwork things a little bit. It's just, I like to get, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, I have to say. I like to get every little bit in its right spot. Right.
There's no heavy wire on it. It's just like thin stuff.
Yeah.
So how long have you had this tree, Jimmy?
About 6 years, this one.
5, 6 years.
Yeah.
They're trying to swoop and I'm lobbing on the floor.
It's alright, I'm sweating at pedal.
One of the little things you can do when you get a minute at home, and that is you can pluck the needles on the underside, right? Just to get it that really nice, neat thing. But when you're plucking them, don't just do one hand and pluck.
Hold it.
Yeah, if you hold it, because if you get one hand stuff with a wire on, you pull, if you put any shape into it, you just pull it out. Aye. So,